If you go to the Smithfield Market in London today, you'll find that it doesn't look anything like what it was in the 17th century. In the Middle Ages, it was a broad grassy area known as Smoothfield, located beyond the City of London's walls, stretching to the eastern bank of the River Fleet. Given its ease of access to grazing and water, Smithfield established itself as London's livestock market, remaining for almost 1,000 years. The area also contains London's oldest surviving church, St. Bartholomew the Great, founded in 1123 AD. Part of the main entrance to the church remains at West Smithfield, nowadays most easily recognizable by its half-timbered late 16th century Tudor frontage built on the old stone arch. At the time of Roger Williams' birth in 1603, Smithfield was a large open-air market and slaughterhouse full of blood and sawdust outside the City of London's gates. It is now London's only remaining wholesale market in continuous operation since medieval times. Smithfield was for centuries also the main site for the public execution of heretics and dissidents in London. The Scottish nobleman Sir William Wallace was executed in 1305 at West Smithfield. As a boy, Roger lived on Cow Lane and attended the nearby St. Sepulchre's Church, where he had been baptized. Roger had seen explorer Captain John Smith at the church, and Pocahontas herself arrived in London when Roger was about 13. Smith, who sparked William's curiosity about America, was buried in 1631, the same year Williams left for America. There, Williams learned and practiced shorthand, which so impressed barrister Sir Edward Coke that he hired Roger as a teenager to work for him in the courts. Coke recognized Roger's talents, intelligence, and potential and sponsored his education at Sutton's Hospital, also known as Charterhouse School. Originally founded by Thomas Sutton in 1611 on the site of the old Carthusian monastery, Charterhouse fed, clothed, and instructed students in classical learning, writing, and arithmetic, at the sole expense of the charity. Roger excelled in Latin, Greek, and Hebrew, and was once of 8 students granted a scholarship to Pembroke College at Cambridge University. There he received his A.B. in 1627. To this day, Pembroke still recognizes Roger Williams as one of its outstanding 17th century students. Roger's own beliefs were better aligned with those of the Puritans, who wanted to simplify and purify the Church of England. But this was a dangerous time for those who challenged the Church of England under King James I, and increasingly under King Charles I. Religious dissent was dealt with harshly, including by execution. In 1631, Roger joined the mass exodus of Puritans who left England for the newly established town of Boston, 10 years after the Mayflower. The Mayflower had left London from a dock near the site of the Spread Eagle Tavern in Rotherhithe on the south bank of the Thames River in London.